My name's Lakshmi. I'm a singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist based in Manchester. I study classical violin at the music college here, and that's my main job. But this is one of my favourite things that I get to do, which is writing and gigging and recording with my band, who are all also students of the music college. I've lived in Manchester since 2015 when I came here to study. And before that, I lived in Hereford, which is like West Midlands. And before that, I lived in the little known town of Skelmersdale, which is pretty near Manchester. So actually coming to Manchester was a bit like coming home. But yeah, I love living in this city, and I hope to be here for a long time yet. In my amazing band, I have Ashley Garrett, who is our bassist and also co-writer of a lot of our songs. Our keys player is Ollie West, who also co-wrote some of the songs off our first EP. Our drummer is Pete Lever, who also today was playing cajon. And our most recent addition is Charlie Sinclair on guitar, which is just amazing. We're really excited and lucky to have him, and they're all just really, really good musicians. I met most of the musicians. We were all in the same year studying at the music college, and they were all studying popular music, so they're really, really good at what they do. And I've played a lot of session violin for a lot of them. And then I basically poached them for my own project, and we formed the band Lakshmi. And I started writing my EP in kind of third year, and we released it in 2020, and we recorded it at Yellow Arch Studios in Sheffield, which was really, really cool. It's a really cool place. It was really nice to get to go there. So we released that. And then obviously haven't done a bit for a few years, but now just really enjoying getting back into writing and gigging with them. The first song that we recorded today was called The City, and it was one of the first songs that I wrote for the EP that we released in 2020. And it's basically about being a freelance musician or a creative, and trying to kind of combine like something you're really passionate about with just kind of having to make a living and like pay your rent and stuff like that. So it talks about living in the city, which is a lot of musicians just have that life of moving into cities from other places and trying to make their career and figure out their lives like that, and just how it can take its toll on you a little bit. But it's semi a positive song. But I wrote that one myself, and then I brought it to my lovely band, and they made it sound even better. Do I have the right to say that I think lately, day to day, we've grown and we've grown and we've grown apart? Show us all that you can do and be better than yesterday. Make it something we can sell, but don't lose So a lot of the songs that I've been writing in the past few months and recently have been just about the things that I kind of encountering in my day-to-day life. So, I'm a young kind of freelance, like 20-something person, just sort of trying to figure out my place in the world. And so I have songs that are about like identity, because obviously so I'm mixed race, and I have a lot of questions, I guess, in my mind that I'm trying to work through of like, what is my identity? Where does that come from? And other things about being a creative and how that affects you. And just, I think there's a lot of pressure for creators and just young people in general to kind of know what you're doing and know where you're going and be really good at it all. And actually, that's not really the case for a lot of people. So I've been trying to encapsulate that feeling of sort of feeling like you're running out of time, but actually you do have time. So I'm really excited for some of those songs to come out whenever I get to record them. The second song that we recorded was called Impression. It's a fairly recent song. It's actually not released, so I'm really excited for people to hear it. I think we wrote it last year sometime, like maybe early last year, and I wrote it with Ash, our bassist, and basically he's very pushy in a nice way. He's like, come on, we're gonna write a song, let's jam something, let's try this out, what do you think? And then we jammed it for a while, and then it started to take shape. So we actually had it last summer, but we've worked on it a lot recently. I'm really excited. It's kind of about all of those themes that came up, I guess, especially like during lockdown, everything of people saying, like, look at the world, what is it like? Are we trying to be really like progressive and really examine like our way of life? But it's a slightly cynical take on that, saying that maybe do things really change, or do they just sort of go around in circles, and it like what changes are we really making, and are they meaningful? I think that's what it's about. Are we just echoes of what came before? Will we grow and build, or will we just fade away? I sometimes believe I'm made of nothing at all, just water on a window pane. We come and go. I was under the impression everything comes with time. We start anew with every generation, but change comes like breathing, it circles around. I have walked on limbs of shattering glass, have counted my footsteps and breaths just to find my heart. I'd like to lie my skin against the earth, sink into the ground, just burst into blazing flames, till you have to look away. I was under the impression everything comes with time. We'd start anew with every comes with time. We start anew with every generation. 'Cause change comes like breathing, it circles around. It circles around. It circles around. Change comes like breathing, it circles around. It's really exciting. Like, at the moment is kind of the most active we've been, because we only started getting going before everything locked down. So now we actually have some gigs in the diary in and around Manchester. So we're gigging at Feel Good Club for Louder Manchester at the end of June, and we're playing Kendall Calling in July, which is really exciting. And actually we're doing, I think, Rochdale Folk Festival on the 11th of June, which is really soon. So that's going to be really nice. But I want to keep writing. Like, we have quite a few new songs. I'm just kind of trying to keep expanding that, maybe work on an album of some sort, record that, release that. I just want to keep growing, because it's just really, I love gigging with the band. Like, it's just the nicest feeling when we all get on a stage together. So more of that. Laid you to sleep